Hi, I'm Alan, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about the relationship between people and the ocean, and how what we do affects the ocean and everything in it, and how in turn, how the ocean affects us. Uh, you know, so we all enjoy the ocean. Uh, some of my favorite things to do in the summertime is to relax at the beach, enjoying the warm sun, the ocean air, and I'm sure a lot of you agree that hanging out at the ocean in the summer is time well spent. While we spend a lot of time relaxing by the water's edge, it's easy to forget that there's a whole other world beyond the waves, vast ecosystems teeming with life. These ecosystems are essential to the health of the oceans, and in fact, many of us on land rely on the bounty of the seas. However, not all is well beneath the ocean surface, as warming oceans, pollution, and overfishing are depleting the ocean's essential resource, not only to the habitats that call the ocean home, but also the over 1 billion people that rely on the ocean for their trade, food, and travel. First, I'd like to talk a little bit about the temperature of the ocean. We're accustomed to temperature swings that we realize in the colder winter months and in the hotter summer months. Some more than others, of course. The ocean, on the other hand, doesn't see the wild shifts like this, and therefore it's more susceptible to environmental changes resulting from even the smallest shift in temperature. For example, in the 90s, a less than 1 degree shift in ocean temperature caused a change in the current. This change caused the zooplankton levels to be less than half of their normal mass in 1999. Since the right whale relies on this plankton as a source of food, we encountered the lowest spawning rate on record for the species, with only one whale calf born that year, down from a historical high of 100. The second challenge I'd like to address is pollution. According to a Time article ran in February, more than 5 million people die every year from air pollution. Uh, Now, that's an incredible number, and you might be asking, well, Alan, I thought we were discussing the ocean. What does air pollution have to do with the ocean? And to answer that, it's simple. Air pollution has to go somewhere. Uh, 80% of pollution in the ocean is sourced from the land. Some of this pollution is runoff from farms, septic systems, and construction sites. However, much of the pollution that reaches the ocean starts as air pollution. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, over a third of shellfish in the U.S. has been negatively impacted by this type of pollution. This is a big problem because according to the Marine Stewardship Council, 3 billion people across the globe consume 20% of their protein from fish and shellfish. Lastly, one of the biggest troubles facing marine life is that we're simply taking too much of it. A recent study conducted by MIT suggests that the population of the top 4 commercially fished species of fish is only about 5% of what it was a decade ago. That, of course, is bad news for the fish, but it's also bad news for the fishing industry. With over 1 million fishing vessels and 100,000 careers at stake, we cannot afford to keep on the same path. I propose appointing a committee to monitor catch and enforce catch limits, thus allowing fish stock to stabilize. And in conclusion, I spoke a bit about how temperature can affect right whales, how pollution affects shellfish, and how overfishing is reducing fish stocks. Of course, there are many other factors that work against the ecosystems in our ocean, and I encourage all who are interested to learn more about these issues. As I said a bit ago, the ocean runs deeper than the fish in the sea, and we're all connected. Whether it's for leisure, work, or food, we're all in the same boat. Thank you.